What's up, Ethan? All right, guys. So it does look like I have some teams available, some unpaids. I'm gonna have the Cardinals, Bears, Chargers, and Titans available. It looks like. If anybody's interested. Guy didn't pay. Possibly. I have to take a look. I had to mess with you, Scott. What's up, Fernando? What's up, RC? Nothing available, Ethan. Everybody's paid. I was just giving Scott a hard time because Scott hadn't paid yet. No worries. Let's go. That would be sick. Definitely kaboom hunting. That's what we're looking for in this product. I also like the oh shit, the jersey patches. Knocking my phones over right now. But the jersey patches I also like because you get like if you get the numbered ones, you get like 3 or 4 color patches. Those are pretty sick. We'll get started here in just a minute, guys. Just giving people time to jump on. Me time to set up because I was zoning out. Watching a nobody college basketball game. So do I, Rory. So do I. All right, guys. So what we got here tonight? 2021 Absolute Football Hanger Boxes, 50 cards per box. So it's a shitload of cards, like 1,000 cards. Look for memorabilia cards, including Rookie Force, Ball Hogs, and more. Unwrapped 5 hanger box exclusive blue parallels per box on average. Everything in the box is here. Look for the ultra rare Kaboom insert, which is what we're really looking for tonight. I know everybody wants a Kaboom. I would love to get a Kaboom this break. I'm really hoping we could grab one tonight. Thank you guys for joining. I know there's a lot of repeat guys in here. Always appreciate you guys. Block him. To time him out. Get that guy out of here. I'll like on the first Kaboom pull. What's up, George? Good to see you again, buddy. All right, guys, get started. I'm done being unprepared. Browns, Rams, and Packers. All right, let's go. Ethan, you're lucky, Ethan. I'd time you out if it wasn't behind on having to open these boxes. I'm in great. Come on, Ethan. All right, guys, first box. Here we go. Probably going to go 2 at a time after the first one. Scott's stuck on the fact that if he times out Ethan or Caden, good things happen for himself. No, not at the moment. I thought about it and I backed off. Mind you, the Kabooms are ultra rare, guys. Ultra rare. Hit this base first. Waller, Henry, Patriots. Wilson, Mixon, Bengals, Mahomes, Chiefs. Bosa, Bolts, Marquise Brown, Darnold, and you got Beckham, and you got Ramsey, Cook, Daniel Jones, Tua, Josh Allen, Mike Evans, Cam Newton, Patriots. Some upside down cards. You got CeeDee Lamb. Up, Scott's going to be happy. DeAndre Swift. Kamara for the Saints. Dalton. Mixon on the blue parallel. Got Mahomes on the blue parallel. That's nice. And you've got Hawkinson on the blue parallel for the Lions. All right, you got Nico Collins for the Texans. Rookie. There's a nice rookie right there. And that's on the blue too, by the way, guys. These are on the blue to start. That's going to be Mac Jones on the blue parallel. Top load Mac. And we've got Aaron Donald on the stargazing for the Rams. We've got J.C. Jackson on the Unsung Heroes. Najee on the introductions. I'm not top-loading the introductions tonight, just sleeving those. Levi for the Lions. Javonte Williams for the Broncos. Seth Williams for the Broncos. Michael Carter for the Jets. Darby for the Falcons. Molden for Tennessee. Kyle Pitts, top of the first two Kyle Pitts. And you got Bolden for the Chefs. Terrence Marshall for the Panthers. Kelvin Joseph for the Cowboys. Killian Wallace for the Ravens. Penny for the Lions. Werner for the Saints. Jacob Harris for the Rams. Stevens for the Ravens. Owa for the Ravens. Patterson for Washington. Adetokumbo for the Falcons. Bateman for the Ravens. Felton for the Browns. Nico Collins for the Texans. And Boogie Basham for the Bills. Do you have the Bills tonight, Scott? And that's the way it's going to break down. It's basically going to break down base, then rookies and inserts, and that's the way the hanger is going to break. There's the Mac. Mac Jones. Let's go 2 at a time, guys. Let's double up. You know what? Because I was saying, I'm feeling like a Josh Allen kaboom coming. Feeling a Josh Allen kaboom. But I would hate to see what it would do to you. But still, I'd be pretty sick. And a Jamar Chase kaboom would be that. Now that would be like, okay, pretty freaking happy right now. But I want to get a kaboom for anybody because they're freaking hard to get, man. The one thing on the kabooms, I'll tell you, and I've opened 400 mega boxes, probably about 60 hanger boxes, and probably like 200 blaster boxes. I pulled maybe 8 kabooms. They're not easy. They're hard. But if you get one, You got some good money no matter which one you got. Yeah, see, I knew something like that would happen. So, I mean, you know, hey, I'm just hoping for any Kaboom. They're all freaking tough to get. So any Kaboom will make me happy. Still see these cards? Yeah, okay, good. This is box 2 and 3. Aaron Rodgers would be sick. Trey Lance would be sick. The second Mac Jones I've ever gotten would be sick because I pulled a Mac Jones Kaboom. You know, any Kaboom would be sick. They're so tough. A numbered jersey card, I would be happy about that too. Those things are so tough. Okay, I'm going to go through all the base, then I'll go through all the rookies. All right, A.J. Brown, Titans. Randall Cobb, Texans. Kyler Murray, Cardinals. Josh Jacobs, Raiders. Jonnu Smith, Patriots. Justin Tucker, Ravens. Corey Davis, Jets. Chubb, Browns. Aaron Donald, Rams. Then we've got James Robinson, Jags. Myles Garrett for the Browns. Kelsey for the Chiefs. Dalvin Cook. Daniel Jones. Tua. Debo. Teddy Bridgewater. Tannehill. Lindsey for the Texans. Taylor for the Colts. On the blue, it's going to be TJ Watt on the parallel. Then it's going to be Judy on the blue parallel for the Broncos and Carson Wentz on the blue parallel. More base. Tyreek Hill for the Chiefs. Aaron Jones for the Packers. Bosa for the Niners. DJ Moore for the Panthers. Derrick Henry for the Titans. Kelsey for the Eagles. Penny, you're going to do this shit to me where you have all the cards every different way. Devin White for Tampa Bay. Rodgers for the Green Bay. AJ Green for the Cards. Herbert for the Bolts. Big Ben for the Steelers. Drew Lock for the Broncos. Hurts for the Eagles. Matt Ryan for the Falcons. Quinnen Williams for the Jets. Myles Garrett for the Browns. And we've got David Montgomery, Debo, Teddy B, Tannehill, Philip Lindsay, Jonathan Taylor, Burrow on the blue parallel. Very nice. Then we've got A.J. Brown on the blue parallel for the Titans and Randall Cobb on the blue for the Texans. Alrighty, now on to our inserts and rookies. On the blue Patriots, it's going to be Barmore. Then we've got Elijah Moore, it looks like, for the Jets on the blue. On the introductions, it's going to be Etienne. There's a nice Kadarius Toney by Storm for the Giants. The cards are sick. Always liked them. On the red zone, it's going to be Devontae Adams for Green Bay. Sean Wade for the Ravens. Nice Trey Lance for the Niners. Then we've got Joseph Asai for the Bengals. Tutu Atwell for the Rams. Absolute tutus in season. Cornell Powell for the Chefs. Darden for Tampa Bay. Ojulari for the Giants. Freiermuth for the Steelers. Then we've got Brightwell for the Giants. Amon-Ra St. Brown and a great second half for the Lions. Ernest Jones for the Rams. Tyson Campbell for the Jags. There's a Waddle for Miami. Roche for the Steelers. Kellen Mond for the Vikings. Josh Palmer for the Bolts. Kadarius Toney for the Giants. Roundtree for the Bolts. Trey Sermon for the Niners. And Tremble for the Panthers. If you were looking to get like a set, complete your set, this is the shit to get into. This is going to be like 1,000 cards, guys. This is so many damn cards. Time to take the allergy pill. I'm dealing with all this card nonsense, all the little pieces, the particles. All right, the second half there now. We got Bateman on the blue for the Ravens. And I always top load 2 cards, guys, so sometimes I go back and top load some of these. Felton for the Browns on the blue. Stargazing is going to be Derrick Henry for the Titans. Jake Bailey on the Unsung Heroes. T-Law. I will do the top quarterbacks on the introductions. I will top load those. Michael Carter for the Jets. Frank Darby for the Falcons. Farley for the Titans. Zach Wilson for the Jets. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah for the Browns. Freiermuth for the Steelers. Brightwell for the Giants. Amon-Ra St. Brown for the Lions. Michael Strachan for the Colts. Molden for the Titans. Evans for the Bengals. Book for the Saints. Benchies guy. Then you've got Turner for the Saints. Patrick Jones for the second for the Vikings. Hey, watch yourself. Sante Samuel for the Bolts. Stevenson for the Patriots. Jamar Jefferson for the Lions. Have to hold it in. I've got all these cards here. I can't be sneezing on cards, all right? Golston for the Cowboys. Kwity Paye for the Colts. There's Justin Fields for the Bears. Mooring for the Raiders. And Palmer for the Bolts. Sneezing on people's cards is bullshit, so I don't do it. Talking shit to your card tender is also bullshit, so don't do it, Scott. Next time, you know what comes up. I think you're trying to get timed out. Rory, are you on here, Rory? Where's my other wrench? Next 2 boxes, we're on 4 and 5. I never said I was going to have Rory time you out. I was wondering if Rory was on. If I time anybody out, if I need to time somebody out, I'll time them out. I would never do that. I like the cards too much. Even if Scott's annoying sometimes. I do like the cards, so I wouldn't do that. All right, base cards. T. Higgins, Tyreek Hill. Aaron Jones. Upside down Nick Bosa. DJ Moore. McLaurin for Washington. Kelsey for the Eagles. Devin White for the Buccaneers. Rodgers. Green. Then we've got Diggs for the Bills. Big Ben for the Steelers. Drew Lock for the Broncos. Jalen Hurts for the Eagles. Matt Ryan for the Falcons. Taysom Hill for the Saints. David Montgomery for the Bears. Debo for the Niners. Teddy B for the Broncos. Tannehill for the Titans. Nick Chubb on the blue parallel for the Browns. Then we've got Aaron Donald on the blue for the Rams and James Robinson on the blue for the Jaguars. All right, we got Waller for the Raiders, Hunter Henry for the Patriots, Russell Wilson for the Seahawks, Joe Mixon for the Bengals, Mahomes for the Chiefs, Marquise Brown for the Ravens, Darnold, Beckham for the Browns, Ramsey for the Rams, Shenault for the Jags. Then we've got Dak for the Cowboys, Kyle Long for the Chiefs, Justin Jefferson for the Vikes, Saquon for the Giants, Fuller for the Dolphins, Diggs for the Bills, Von Miller for the Broncos, Pittman for the Colts, Michael Thomas for the Saints, Gronk for Tampa Bay, Zeke for the Cowboys, Golf for the Lions. Then we've got Zeke on the blue for the How About Them Cowboys, Golf on the blue for the Lions, and Patrick Peterson on the blue for the Vikings. Rookies and inserts. Tremble on the blue for the Panthers. Then we've got Amir Smith-Marset for the Vikings. Tyreek Hill on the red zone for the Chiefs. Very nice stargazing Mahomes. We're going to top load it. And we got Xavier Howard on the Unsung Heroes. Jalen Camp for the Jaguars. Wrong Jaguar. Sean Wade for the Ravens. Another Trey Lance. Trey Lance coming out strong early for the Niners. Joseph Asai for the Bengals. Absolute Tutu Atwell for the Rams. Eric Stokes for Green Bay. Kenny Nwangwu for the Vikings. Dokes for the Dolphins. Horn for the Panthers. Nice Jamar Chase for the Bengals. We'll top load it. Then we've got Jacob Harris for the Rams. Brandon Stevens for the Ravens. Owa for the Ravens. Nice Najee for the Steelers. Nice pack here. Then we've got Javon Holland for the Dolphins. Nico Collins for the Texans. Nice. Mac Jones. Great pack. Great box. There's Mac Jones. There's Boogie for the Bills. Then you've got Killian Hill for Green Bay and Dami Brown for Washington. It's a great box right there. If I got that box, I'd be freaking stoked. Mac Jones off to a decent start. Pretty good start. 2 already. Jamar for the Bengals. There's Mahomes. Hangers, you never know. Hangers are different. Hangers are all over the place. All right, second one. Rookies, inserts, etc. There's Javonte Williams on the blue parallel. I'm going to top load that one, the first one. There's Seth Williams on the blue. There is Waddle by Storm. Very nice. There's DK on the red zone for the Seabirds. McCaffrey on the Stargazing. T-Law, my guy. Don't like Peterson, though. But we'll see. There's Camp for the Jags. Sean Wade for the Ravens. Trey Lance for the Niners. Good Trey Lance break so far. Asai for the Bengals. Absolute Atwell. Then we've got Trask for Tampa Bay. Jamin Davis for Washington. Darden for Tampa Bay. Ojolari. Freiermuth. Brightwell. Ramondre Stevenson. Ernest Jones for the Rams. Tyson Campbell for the Jags. Waddle for the Dolphins. Roche for the Steelers. Mooring for the Raiders. Palmer for the Bolts. Tony for the Giants. Roundtree for the Bolts. Sermon for the Niners. And a kids reporter. What are you talking about, Maverick? What next break? I don't break again until Monday, bud. No worries. Yeah, everything's on eBay. Cali Card Breakers. Scheduled till Friday's up, I think. So I think as far as this is going to be 6 and 7. I believe this is 6 and 7. Aaron Jones, Green Bay. Bosa for the Niners. DJ Moore for the Panthers. Derrick Henry for the Titans. Brandon Cooks for the Texans. AJ Green. Herbert. Lamar Jackson. Hopkins. Bosa. Drew Lock, Broncos. Hurts. Matt Ryan. Quinnen Williams. Myles Garrett. Travis Kelce. Debo. Teddy B. Tannehill. Lindsey for the Texans. Taylor for the Colts. Derek Carr. On the blue, it's going to be Marquise Brown for the Ravens. Darnold for the Panthers. And Beckham for the Browns. Mahomes for the Chiefs. Carson for the Seabirds. Mayfield for the Browns. Stafford for the Rams. Chark for the Jags. Ramsey for the Rams. Shenault for the Jags. Khalil Mack for the Bears. Sanders for the Eagles. Ridley for the Falcons. Evans for Tampa Bay. Devontae Parker for the Dolphins. Sanders for the Bills. Watt for the Steelers. Judy for the Broncos. Dalton for the Bears, Jimmy G for the Niners, McCaffrey for the Panthers, Juju for the Steelers, Von Miller for the Broncos. On the Blues, it's going to be DK for the Seabirds, Higgins for the Bengals, and Tyreek Hill for the Chiefs. On the Rookie Blues, Shi Smith for the Panthers, and Patrick Surtain II for the Broncos. Very nice Jamar Chase by storm right here. Top load that. A.J. Brown on the red zone for the Titans. Julio stargazing for the Falcons. Oh, Myles Garrett? Yeah. Frank Darby for the Falcons. Don't see those in Illusions. Farley for the Titans. Zach Wilson for the Jets. Then you've got Owosu Karamoa for the Browns. Cool thing about this is you get a lot of rookies and you get your veteran guys you like. Daz Newsome for the Bears. Kelvin Joseph for the Cowboys. There's a guy I like. Micah Parsons for the Cowboys. Then we've got Marquise Stevenson for the Bills. Rondale Moore for the Cardinals. Hunter Long for the Fish. Brandon Stevens for the Ravens. Owa for the Ravens. Najee for the Steelers. Very nice. Then we've got Chuba Hubbard for the Panthers. Joe Tryon for the Tampa Bay. Russo for the Bills. Nico Collins for the Texans. Let's see if it holds true, Scott. Boogie for the Bills. And Mac Jones for the Patriots. Very nice box. Killian Hill for Green Bay. Dami Brown for Washington. And Trey McKitty for the Bolts. Nice box right there. I'd be happy with that one. Jesus. If only. If only. Be so happy if I pulled that card. For you and for myself, don't get me wrong. Both for that one. Roche for the Steelers. Mond on the blue for the Vikings. There's the Trask Man by storm. Dalvin Cook, Vikings pack here in the red zone. Then you've got JJ stargazing. Top load that one for you, Rory. Trey Lance break continues. Asai for the Bengals. Absolute Tutu's going crazy as well for the Rams. Cornell Powell for the Chefs. Elijah Vera Tucker for the Jets. Then we've got Ojulari, Freiermuth. Looks like Brightwell, Amon-Ra St. Brown. Nice one for the Lions. Strachan for the Colts. Tyson Campbell for the Jags. Jalen Waddle for the Dolphins. Waddle's waddling around this break too. And then you've got Roche, Mond again for the Vikings. Ellinger, Kadarius Toney for the Giants. Roundtree for the Bolts. Sermon for the Niners. Tremble for the Panthers. And Amir Smith-Marset, Vikings box. Definitely a Vikings box. And the thing is, it's a green too. Like, why can't it be like a gold or something? Like, why is gold 10? I think the gold would look nicer than the green. Is it because green because of money? It's the only thing I can think of. Panini's like, yeah, make the one of one green for money. And he could be a bust. That's the thing about it too. Like, I like the Martian, but he could be a bust. He had a horrible first year as a pro. Everybody's chasing Rory. 8 and 9. Yeah, give it time. And that's not really the card business. That's not people like any of us. Just dudes who got way too much money who don't give two fucks. It's not the card business. That's a whole different thing right there. That's somebody who's got so much money they don't care. It's not card business. That's not us. That's not people like us. So I would say that has nothing to do with the card business. Do you remember Moss? I think was his name. Upper Deck fame. Came in and hit a bunch of home runs all of a sudden one year, and then just flamed out. His Upper Deck rookies were going crazy when I was a kid. I think it was Moss, M-A-S or something like that. There's Jonas Smith for the Patriots. DK Metcalf, Seabirds. T. Higgins, Bengals. Tyreek Hill, Chiefs. Aaron Jones, Green Bay. Marquise Brown, Ravens. Darnold for the Panthers. Beckham for the Browns. Ramsey for the Rams. Shenault for the Jags. Tua for the Dolphins. Josh Allen for the Bills. Evans for Tampa Bay. Devontae Parker for the Dolphins. Sanders for the Bills. Jonathan Taylor for the Colts. Derek Carr, Fresno's finest for the Raiders. Cam Newton for the Patriots. CeeDee Lamb for the Cowboys. DeAndre Swift. There's Christian McCaffrey for the Panthers on the blue. Juju Smith-Schuster on the blue. And Von Miller on the blue. Yeah, but I mean, at the end of the day, if if they think like that, you can't help it anyways. But I mean, you know, I think everything's fine. The biggest issue is there's not a lot of products right now. If there are more products, people could choose more choice, deflationary on the pricing. There's Russell Wilson for the Seabirds. The problem in the card market is even when you have more products, everybody just FOMOs to one. There's Joe Mixon for the Bengals, Mahomes for the Chiefs. Then we've got Carson for the Seabirds, Baker Mayfield for the Browns, Stafford for the Rams, Marquise Brown for the Ravens. Then you got Darnold for the Panthers. I'm blanked out. Beckham for the Browns, Ramsey for the Rams, Shenault for the Jags, Mack for the Bears, Allen for the Bills, Evans for Tampa Bay, Devontae Parker for the Dolphins, Sanders for the Bills, J.J. Watt for the Steelers. Then you got Kamara for the Saints, Dalton for the Bears, Jimmy G for the Niners, McCaffrey for the Panthers, Juju for the Steelers. Then you got Aaron Rodgers on the blue for the Pack, AJ Green on the blue for the Cardinals, and Herbert on the blue for the Bolts. Do some housekeeping real quick here, guys. A lot of damn base running around. I mean, I tend to think like the hobby's good. It'll be better too when some people get out. But at the same time, more people will come in. There'll be ups and downs and things like that. There's Trevor Lawrence on the blue. Because like all these slab guys are pissed off because like, yeah, slabs, are we in a junk slab era? And it's like, no, man, it's just you took advantage of all these people selling these slabs for way too damn much. And now they're like, screw you and your fucking slab. And so still though, like, I don't know, man. I'm just be happy when we get some like real people who know what the hell they're talking about. And there's Tony on the blue. I'm going to top load that one for the Giants. There's Etienne by Storm for the Jags. But I mean, get some real people who know what they're just talking about, what like, you know, the real stuff. Red Zone. And like, not like these dudes who are just pumping their own shit just because they're a bunch of idiots. There's Bosa stargazing for the Niners. Because like everybody who's like an influencer or like a podcast person or whatever in the space, they're just promoting their own shit. And they don't like have a real take. It's just like promoting whatever the fuck they're promoting. It's just bullshit. Because they just pump and dump. And they pumped and dumped so many people and screwed so many people that like it screwed up the whole thing. That's why it's all top heavy. Because everybody in the middle and at the bottom got screwed by these guys. There's Owosu Karamoa. Including the LCSs. The LCSs were screwing the hell out of everybody too. Basically, anybody who was in the hobby took advantage of everybody who was new. And so now all the new people trust is PSA 10s. You know, because why? They don't care about 9s and shit like that. Because 10's the only thing they can say, okay, you can't screw me on that one. You know, same thing with card products. They go after the big shit because you can't screw them on the shit in the middle or the bottom. But there's money to be made on the bottom and middle shit if you know what you're looking for. And Rand. Daz Newsome for the Bears. Simi for the How About Them Cowboys. Newsome for the Browns. Barmore for the Patriots. Molden for Tennessee. Kyle Pitts for the Falcons. There's Bolton for the Chefs. Terrence Marshall for the Panthers. Joseph for the Cowboys. I mean, I'm just saying, like, there's Samuel for the Bolts. I tried to listen to the podcast. I can't listen to them. They're all a bunch of idiots. There's Patriot Steverson. There's Jones for the Rams. Tyson Campbell for the Jags. Waddle for the Dolphins. Roche for the Steelers. Mooring for the Raiders. Palmer for the Bolts. Tony for the Giants. Roundtree for the Bolts. Sermon for the Niners. And Tremble for the Panthers. I'm just telling you, like, I hear all this shit, like, are trading cards dead? Is this blah, blah, blah? Is this the end? Blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, nah, man. Shit is fine for regular people. The regular people who like cards for the reason why they like cards within reason, the hobby's fine. There's Waddle. It's just bad for all the just taking advantage of people real quickly and making a ton of money off of them because all those idiots are gone. You can't do anything to them anymore. And they're not even idiots. They're people who didn't know who got back into it and were like, this is cool. And they just got completely raped by these assholes, which is capitalism, don't get me wrong. But still, like, short sighted. Because the whole idea is if you're whatever business you're in, if it grows, that means there's more money out there for everybody. But if you just kill it right away, if you're like, oh, it's making money, I'm gonna take it all out right now, then of course your business is gonna suck. You can't grow. It's business 101, man. I just started a business. Oh, I made $2,000. I'm gonna reinvest it. No, I'm just gonna take out $4,000 now. See where you get. Anyways, I'm done. We're freaking ranting. Ranting about shit. I got a lot to say about that stuff, that's why. Turn into the Cali Cards podcast coming soon. Caleb Farley for the Titans on the blue. There's a nice Zach Wilson on the blue. Davis Mills by Storm. I'll top load the Davis Mills too. There's Darren Waller for the Raiders. Josh Jacobs stargazing. Back to the cards, guys. I know you guys don't tune. Fucking get on here and listen to me, bitch. Michael Carter for the Jets. Darby for the Falcons. Farley for the Titans. Another Zach Wilson. Good Zach Wilson box. There's Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. Marshall. You know what? Eventually we'll have some when these damn influencers and bullshit guys and stuff like that don't have as much say so that people can decide what the fuck they like on their own without having to go to something just because this person says the only place to freaking go. Kelvin Joseph for the Cowboys. Marcus Stevenson for the Bills. Micah Parsons for the Cowboys. Very nice box here. Rondale Moore. And then we've got Jacob Harris. Don't start your shit with me, Scott. Brandon Stevens for the Ravens. Owa for the Ravens. Najee for the Steelers. Chuba Hubbard for the Panthers. Felton for the Browns. Nico Collins for the Texans. Oh, yeah. Boogie for the Bills, which means Mac Jones. Nice box. And Killian Hill for Green Bay. Kids Reporter. Kumbaya, my lord. Kumbaya. I'm in a good mood, guys. Don't worry. I'm in a good mood. Ripping cards, man. Always in a good mood and ripping packs and opening boxes and looking at cards. How can you not be? Was that Zach Wilson? Nah, man. Everything's good. Everything's good. ELE. Everybody love everybody. It's a highlight right there. How many regulars would be like Callie was singing fucking Kumbaya? I have to listen. I have to watch this shit. I need a freaking Kaboom is what I need right now. Or a Jersey 3 4-patch card is what I need. That's what we need right now. I'm not doing grading. Screw that. That would not be fun. No grader. You know what? Screw this. We're triple boxing. With 0.375. Home of the 10.25. Like, yeah, those other grading companies won't give you anything more than a 10. I'll give you a 10.25. And unicorn card holder. All 10.25s come with a unicorn card holder. Enclosure, encased unicorn holder. Exactly. Yeah, you just like have to like take a picture with it with a confetti bomb. Or like a button you push on it that says like, I have a 10.25. I have a 10.25. Some stupid sheet. All right, triple boxing. All right, we've got Josh Jacobs for the Raiders, Jonas Smith for the Patriots, DK with the Seabirds, T. Higgins with the Bengals, Tyreek Hill, Debo, Teddy B, Tannehill, Lindsey, Taylor. We've seen these all over and over again, so I'm going to go through them pretty quick. Allen, Bills, Evans, Buccaneers, Parker, Dolphins, Sanders, Bills, TJ Watt, Steelers, Jerry Jeudy, Broncos, Derek Carr, Fresno, Newton, Patriots, CeeDee Lamb, Swift for the Lions, Kamara for the Saints, Dalton for the Bears, Herbert on the blue parallel. That's nice right there. Lamar on the blue for the Ravens, and Carson on the blue for the Seabirds. DJ Moore for the Panthers. There's Joey Burr for the Bengals. A.J. Brown for Tennessee. Randall Cobb for Texans. Murray for the Cardinals. Lamar for the Ravens. Hopkins for the Cards. Stretching him. Hawkinson for the Lions. Taysom Hill for the Saints. Montgomery for the Bears. Myles Garrett for the Browns. Kelsey for the Chiefs. Cook for the Vikings. Daniel Jones for the Giants. Tua for the Dolphins, Debo for San Francisco, Teddy B for the Broncos, Tannehill for the Titans, Lindsey for the Texans, Jonathan Taylor for the Colts. Devin White on the blue, Rodgers on the blue for the Pack, and AJ Green on the blue for the Cardinals. By the way, guys, if you're not, give me a follow on Instagram, Cali Card Breakers. I always post all the breaks there first. There's Joe Mixon for the Bengals, Mahomes for the Chiefs, Carson for the Seabirds, Mayfield for the Browns, Stafford for the Rams, Chubb for the Browns, Donald for the Rams, and we got Robinson for the Jags, McLaurin for Washington, Kelsey for the Eagles, Barkley for the Giants, Fuller for the Dolphins, Diggs for the Bills, Roethlisberger for the Steelers, Locke for the Broncos, Gronk for Tampa Bay, Zeke for the Cowboys, Golf for the Lions, Peterson for the Vikes, Golladay for the Giants. On the Blues, it's going to be J.J. Watt for the Cardinals, Waller for the Raiders, and Hunter Henry for the Patriots. Michael Carter on the blue for the Jets. Darby on the blue for the Falcons. Then you got Bateman by Storm. Lamar on the red zone for the Ravens. Cam Akers, not Akers, Darren Donald for the Rams. I had Akers on the mind. Sean Wade for the Ravens. Another Trey Lance there for the Niners. Asai for the Bengals. There's Ultimate Tutu Absolute Atwell right there. Ultimate Absolute Tutu Atwell. Cornell Powell for the Chefs. Elijah Vera Tucker for the Jets. Dokes for the Dolphins. J.C. Horn for the Panthers. There's a nice Jamar Chase for the Bengals. Then you've got Chaz Surratt for the Vikings. Rory just got a nice Chaz Surratt auto. Kyle Trask for Tampa Bay. Jamin Davis for Washington. Najee for the Steelers. Chuba Hubbard for the Panthers, Tryon for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Russo for the Bills, Devonta Smith for the Eagles, Killian Hill for Green Bay, Dami Brown for Washington, Trey McKitty for the Bolts, Gainwell for the Eagles, Surratt for the Lions, and Kids Reporter. There's Devonta Smith. There's still 400 cards left, 500 cards left. Got a good chance. There is Kelvin Joseph on the blue. Bills are having a pretty good break. That's going to be Marquez Stevenson on the blue. Raiders, red zone, Darren Waller. And follow that up with Raiders stargazing. It's going to be Josh Jacobs for the Raiders. Unsung Heroes, Cam Chancellor for the Seabirds. Seth Williams for the Broncos. Michael Carter for the Jets. Darby for the Falcons. Farley for the Titans. Zach Wilson for the Jets. Owosu Karamoa for the Browns. Then you got Freiermuth for the Steelers. Brightwell for the Giants. Amon-Ra St. Brown for the Lions. Strachan for the Colts. Molden for the Titans. Kyle Pitts for the Falcons. Ian Book for the Saints. Turner for the Saints. Jones for the Vikings. Asante Samuel for the Bolts. Ramondre Stevenson for the Patriots. Golston for the Cowboys. Quiddy Pay for the Colts. There's Justin Fields there for you. Scott for the Bears. Mooring for the Raiders. And Palmer for the Bolts for the Kids Reporter. Need a hit. That's what we need, Scott. We need a hit. So tough to get a hit in absolute. So tough on the hangers. We're doing 6 absolute megas on Monday. 1 autograph, 1 memorabilia card on average per box. Plus, I think there's like 4 illusions boxes. So 10 box total break. We got Parsons on the blue for the How About Them Cowboys. Rondale Moore for the Cardinals. We got the Trask Man on the introductions. By Storm, Elijah Moore. Stephon Diggs on the red zone for the Bills. Daz Newsome for the Bears. Simi for the Cowboys. Then we've got Newsome for the Browns, Barmore for the Patriots, Elijah Moore for the Jets. What are you talking about? Bolton for the Chefs, Marshall for the Panthers, Joseph for the Cowboys, Marquez Stevenson for the Bills, Micah Parsons for the Cowboys, two Parsons box, Jones for the Rams, Tyson Campbell for the Jags, Waddle for the Dolphins, Roche for the Steelers, Mon for the Vikings, Tony for the Giants, Roundtree for the Bolts, Sermon for the Niners, Tremble for the Panthers, and Marset for the Vikings. Vikings getting some quantity rookies. A lot of Waddle for the Dolphins. Thanks for the likes, guys. Appreciate it. Appreciate you guys getting in the breaks. Really do. And triple box another time. Not bad. I'll take the Parsons. Parsons a stud. Kid's a beast. What box is this, Scott? So they started going 3 box. I'm like, I don't even know. I just know we have 5 left. So what's that? 13, 14, 15? Yeah. Did it? Yeah, COVID can hit you hard. Had a coworker and went to the hospital with it. All right. Murray, Jacobs, Jonu Smith, DK, T. Higgins, Corey Davis, Chubb, Donald, Robinson, McLaurin, Long, Jefferson, Barkley, Fuller, Diggs. Then we got Golf, Peterson, Galladay, Hawkinson, Hill for the Saints, and a blue, Stafford on the blue for the Rams. Then we got Chark on the blue for the Jags, and Chase Young on the blue. Forgot all about Chase. Can't wait till he's back next year. Aaron Jones. Then we got Bosa, Moore, Henry, Cooks, Watt, White, Rogers, Green, Herbert, Lamar Jackson, DeAndre Hopkins, Hurts, Matt Ryan, Quinnen Williams, Myles Garrett, Travis Kelce, Teddy B, Tannehill, Lindsey, Jonathan Taylor, Derek Carr. All right, we got Waller on the blue. Hunter Henry on the blue for the Patriots. And Russell Wilson and the Seabirds on the blue. All right, we got Stafford for the Rams. Chark for the Jags. Chase Young for Washington. We got Joey Burr for the Bengals. A.J. Brown for the Titans. Cobb for the Texans. Keenan Allen for the Bolts. Tucker for the Ravens. Corey Davis for the Jets. Chubb for the Browns. Donald for the Rams. Robinson for the Jags. Carson Wentz for the Colts. I'm sure he will. Julio for the Titans. Tom Brady for the Patriots. We always sleeve the Bradys. Dak for the Cowboys. Kyle Long. Pittman for the Colts. Thomas for the Saints. A little bit different setup here finally. Then we got Gronk for Tampa Bay. Zeke, Golf, Debo on the blue for the Niners. That's a nice one. And then we've got Teddy B on the blue and Tannehill on the blue. There's Simi on the blue for the How About Them Cowboys. Greg Newsome on the blue for the Browns. Diggs on the red zone for the Bills. Hertz Hertz stargazing for the Eagles. Question myself, like Rager? No, not Rager. Godwin on the unsung heroes. Brevin Jordan for the Texans. Anthony Schwartz for the Browns. Shi Smith for the Panthers. Patrick Surtain for the Broncos. T-Law for the Jaguars. Camp for the Jaguars. Dokes for the Dolphins. Horn for the Panthers. Jamar Chase, very nice for the Bengals, having a good break. Surratt for the Vikings. Trask for Tampa Bay. Jamin Davis for Washington. Ian Book for the Saints. Turner for the Saints. Jones for the Vikings. Asante Samuel for the Bolts. Stevenson for the Patriots. Jamar Jefferson for the Lions. Golston for the Cowboys. Kwity Paye for the Colts. Justin Fields for the Bears. And Mooring for the Raiders. All right, let's see how many guys are actually watching right now. I know we got 18 watching. How many are have a team in the break? So comment with your team that you have in the break. I'm thinking about doing something, so that's why I need to know. Comment with the teams you have in the break if you're watching. There's Fields. Zach B's got the Bills. Raiders for Lost Profit. Ethan's got none. I'm sorry, Ethan. I know you tried. You were in the previous two, buddy. Yeah, I know about Golden. Saint Jared, right on. Give everybody time to comment, and then I'm going to go ahead and say my piece. There's 2-2 for the Rams on the blue. Elijah Vera Tucker on the blue for the Jets. Nice T-Law by Storm. Zeke for the Cowboys. Then we got Aaron Rodgers stargazing. Very nice for the Packers. Daz Newsome for the Bears. Newsome for the Browns. I know Fernando has the 49ers. There's Barmore. Lorenzo's got the Chiefs. Elijah Moore for the Jets. Brevin Jordan for the Texans. Dennis Fitzpatrick for the Titans. Eric Stokes for Green Bay. Eskridge for the Seabirds. Kenny for the Vikings. Dokes for the Dolphins. Russo for the Bills. Devonta Smith for the Eagles. Holland for the Dolphins. Davis Mills for the Texans. Chris Evans for the Bengals. Trey McKitty for the Bolts. Gainwell for the Eagles. Surratt for the Lions. Phillips for the Dolphins. And Etienne for the Jaguars. All right, here's what I'm going to do, guys. Here's what I'm going to do. If we don't hit a kaboom in the next 6 packs, which is the one here and these 5, I'm going to open up an extra Illusions Blaster. You know what? Maybe even 2. Let me think about this. Let me see how many I have left. If we don't hit a kaboom, I'm going to open up at least 1 Illusions Blaster. Extra. And I would do something else. I just don't have a lot more right now because I put all my breaks up till Friday, so I don't carry. I only put breaks up with the inventory I have, and I don't have that much inventory. Wish I did. In November I did. Shit. There's nothing out there right now. How's that sound? That cool to you guys? We don't hit a kaboom, which I hope we do. But if we don't, I'll open up an extra Illusions Blaster. There's Rashad Bateman for the Ravens in the blue. Demetric Felton on the blue. Rondale Moore on the introductions. Bateman by storm. I try to be Rory. I try to be a breaker of the people. Lamar Jackson on the red zone. Trey Lance for the Niners. Sy for the Bengals. Absolute Atwell right there for the Rams. Cool. Cornell Powell for the Chiefs. Elijah Vera Tucker for the Jets. Ojulari for the Giants. Freiermuth for the Steelers. Brightwell for the Giants. Amon-Ra St. Brown for the Lions. Then we got Strachan for the Colts. Tyson Campbell for the Jags. Waddle's got to having a great break for the Dolphins. Roche. Kellen Mond for the Vikings. Ellinger for the Colts. Kadarius Toney for the Giants. Roundtree for the Bolts. Sermon for the Niners. Trimble for the Panthers. And Amir Smith-Marset for the Vikings. Yeah, no problem, Marcy. I appreciate you guys. Got a lot of regulars in here, so hopefully some guys will be regulars. So hopefully, always want to get back. Throw a little extra in there when I can. And I mean, honestly, these absolute hangers can be like, cool, I'm looking for rookies, and my guy. Or they could be hit and miss. It's just kind of the way they are. Now, when they hit great. Hangers are bangers when they hit. When they don't, it's kind of like, shit, same card, same card, same card, same card. So kind of switch it up. If we hit a kaboom, cool. If we don't, well, got something else to look at too. All right, guys, here we go. Sorry about the delay. Brandon Cooks, Watt, Waller, Henry, Wilson, Mixon, Lamar Jackson, Hopkins, Bosa, Brown, Darnold, Beckham, Kelsey, Cook, Jones, Tua, Josh Allen, Derek Carr, Cam Newton, CeeDee Lamb, DeAndre Swift, Alvin Kamara. On the Blues, it's going to be Kyler Murray, Josh Jacobs, and Jonas Smith for the Patriots. Chase Young. There's Burrow, Brown, Cobb, Murray, Jacobs, Joey Burr. There Aaron Rodgers, A.J. Green, Justin Herbert, Lamar Jackson, DeAndre Hopkins, Bosa, Williams, Garrett, Kelsey, Cook, Jones, Montgomery, Debo, Bridgewater, Tannehill, Lindsey. On the Blue, it's going to be Kamara for the Saints, Dalton for the Bears, and Jimmy G for the Niners. Carson for the Seabirds, Baker Mayfield for the Rams, Stafford for the Baker Mayfield for the Browns, Stafford for the Rams, Chark for the Jaguars, Chase Young for Washington. Joey Burr is upside down. That's never a good thing. Joey Burr can't be upside down. Khalil Mack for the Bears, Miles Sanders for the Eagles, Ridley for the Falcons. Devontae Adams for Green Bay, Fitzpatrick for Washington, Keenan Allen for the Bolts, Ben Roethlisberger for Steelers, Locke for the Broncos, Hurts for the Eagles, Ryan for the Falcons, Quinn Williams for the Jets, Patrick Peterson for the Vikes, Golladay for the Giants, Hawkinson for the Lions, Hill for the Saints, Montgomery for the Bears. Then you've got Golladay on the Blue for the Giants, Devontae Parker on the Blue for the Dolphins, and Emmanuel Sanders on the Blue for the Bills. All right. We got Jarrett Patterson on the Blue for the Washington football team. Adetokumbo on the Blue for the Falcons. We got Waddle on the introductions. Trey Lance by storm. On the red zone, it's going to be DeAndre Hopkins for the Cardinals. Cornell Powell for the Chefs. Elijah Vera Tucker for the Jets. Levi for the Lions. Javonte Williams for the Broncos. Seth Williams for the Broncos. Chaz Surratt for the Vikings. Kyle Trask for Tampa Bay. Jamin Davis for Washington. Darden for Tampa Bay. Got Ojulari for the Giants. Chuba Hubbard for the Panthers. Tryon for the Buccaneers. Russo for the Bills. Devonta Smith for the Eagles. Davis Mills for the Texans. McKitty for the Bolts. Gainwell for the Eagles. Surratt for the Lions. Phillips for the Dolphins. And Etienne for the Jags. Kids Reporter. The Commanders. Shitty name. Shi Smith for the Panthers on the Blue. Surtain on the Blue for the Broncos. There's JJ Stargazing again. Frank Gore on the Unsung Heroes for the Niners. Javonte Williams on the introductions for the Broncos. Seth Williams for the Broncos. And you got Michael Carter for the Jets, Darby for the Falcons, Farley for the Titans, Zach Wilson for the Jets, Ojolari for the Giants, Freiermuth for the Steelers, Brightwell for the Giants, Amon-Ra St. Brown for the Lions, Strachan for the Colts, Davis Mills for the Texans, Evans for the Bengals, Book for the Saints, Turner for the Saints, Patrick Jones for the Vikings, Etienne for the Jags, Jamar Jefferson for the Lions, Chauncey Golston for the Cowboys, Kwity Paye for the Colts, and Justin Fields for the Bears. And a Kids Reporter. Brevin Jordan on the blue for the Texans. Anthony Schwartz on the blue for the Browns. Stargazing is going to be Josh Allen for the Bills. David Bakhtiari for the Green Bay Packers on the Unsung Heroes. Justin Fields on the introductions. Elijah Vera Tucker for the Jets. Levi for the Lions. Javonte Williams for the Broncos. Seth Williams for the Broncos. Michael Carter for the Jets. Strachan for the Colts. Molden for Tennessee. Pitts for the Falcons. Bolton for the Chefs. Marshall for the Panthers. Ellinger for the Colts. Tillian Wallace for the Ravens. Lee Penny for the Lions. There is Werner for the Saints. Jacob Harris for the Rams. Amir Smith-Marset for the Vikings. Jarrett Patterson for Washington. Adetokumbo for the Falcons. Bateman for the Ravens. Demetric Felton for the Browns, and a Kids Reporter. What's up, Lorenzo? What's up, Ed? Yeah, no worries. Always Washington football team. There's Justin Fields in the introductions. And then there were two boxes left. And then stay tuned after these two boxes. I don't know, the Commanders? You're just like watching like a bunch of like, who's your logo? Like a actual commander? Like, yeah, it's our commander right there. Bosa for the Niners. This is all base stuff here, guys. Moore for the Panthers, Henry for the Titans, Cooks for the Texans, Watt for the Cardinals, Mack for the Bears, Sanders for the Eagles, Ridley, Hopkins, Bosa, TJ Watt, Judy, Wentz. Got Julio, Brady, never base, Kamara, Dalton, Jimmy G, McCaffrey, Juju. And you got Michael Pittman on the blue for the Colts, Michael Thomas on the blue for the Saints, and Gronk on the blue for Tampa Bay. DJ Chark for the Jags, Chase Young for Washington, Joey Burr for the Bengals, A.J. Brown for Tennessee, Cobb for the Texans, Devin White for Tampa Bay, Rodgers for Green Bay, Green for the Cardinals, Herbert for the Bolts, Lamar Jackson for the Ravens, Hurts for the Eagles, Ryan for the Falcons, Quinn Williams for the Jets, Myles Garrett for the Browns, Kelsey for the Chiefs, Cook for the Vikings, Hawkinson for the Lions, Taysom Hill for the Saints, David Montgomery for the Bears, Debo for the Niners, Bridgewater for the Broncos, Tannehill for the Titans. And Russell Wilson on the blue, Mixon on the blue, and Mahomes on the blue. Nice Mahomes on the parallel. Farley for the Titans. There's on the blue, and there's a nice Zach Wilson on the blue for the Jets. Good Zach Wilson break. J.C. Jackson for the Patriots. Najee on the introductions. Mac Jones by storm. Very nice. Mac Jones had a decent break. Levi for the Lions. Javonte Williams for the Broncos. Seth Williams for the Broncos. Michael Carter for the Jets. Darby for the Falcons. And we've got Darden for Tampa Bay. Freiermuth for the Steelers. Gary Brightwell. Ojolari. Amon-Ra St. Brown for the Lions. Holland. Mills. What are you saying, Scott? There's Evans for the Bengals. Ian Book for the Saints. Turner for the Saints. Phillips for the Dolphins. Etienne for the Jaguars. Jameer Jefferson for the Lions. And two more left. Golston and Kwity Paye. What are you trying to say, Scott? Oh, shit, I forgot about the last Zach Wilson. Oh, I'm not going that fast, just through the base. I'm only going fast through the base because there's freaking so much base. I don't fly through cards. Don't give me that shit. As a matter of fact, you know what? For you even saying some shit like that, I take offense to that. How dare you? It's the base. The same base, every pack in absolute, Scott. Roundtree for the Bolts on the blue. There's Sermon on the blue for the Niners. Robinson on the Unsung Heroes. Ian Book on the introductions. There's Justin Fields by storm for the Bears. Elijah Moore for the Jets. Brevin Jordan for the Texans. Anthony Schwartz for the Browns. Shi Smith for the Panthers. Patrick Surtain for the Broncos. Trevor Lawrence for the Jags. Stevenson for the Bills. Michael Parsons for the How About Them Cowboys. Rondale Moore for the Cardinals. Hunter Long for the Dolphins. Fitzpatrick for the Titans. Then you've got Eskridge for the Seabirds. Kellen Mond for the Vikings. Ellinger for the Colts. Killian Wallace for the Ravens. Penny for the Lions. Werner for the Saints. Marset for the Vikings. Patterson for Washington. Adetokumbo for the Falcons. Bateman for the Ravens. Demetric Felton for the Browns. And a Kids Reporter. By the way, the funny thing is, when Scott comes back, he's going to be so happy. Because it's a backstory behind it. There's Micah Parsons. Don't go anywhere yet, guys. We're not done. We are not done yet. He's going to be happy about this. He's going to be like, I got timed out, so I got that. Give me 1 second, guys. I told you. I told you. I told you he's going to be so happy. Everybody's probably like, oh, shit. Oh, shit. Like, no. You get timed out here, it's usually pretty funny. Tonight, it doesn't take much, Rory. Both wrenches have been timed out at this point. All right, guys. Told you if we did not hit a kaboom in those 20 boxes, I'd throw in another box of Illusions Blasters. Here's what else I'm going to do. We have another 20 hanger box break of Absolute on Wednesday. If you get in that break, I'm going to do the same thing. If we do not hit a kaboom, I'm going to open 2 boxes of Illusions Blasters. So basically it goes up. So I'm going to add an extra blaster if we don't hit one. So you can look at that break like there's 2 Illusion Blasters in that break. So you kind of have a heads up on everybody else because you know there could be, there's extra cards, extra boxes. So just giving you a heads up if you do want to get in. If not, that's cool too. But it's letting you know I'm going to open 2 boxes if I don't hit a kaboom in the break on Wednesday. I'll open 2 boxes of this. Here we go, guys. Bonus box because we did not hit a kaboom tonight. First pack. It's going to be a Gainwell for the Eagles. Oh, man. Dark tonight. Tua for the Dolphins. Tannehill for the Titans. There's Josh Allen on the King of Cards for the Bills. Dalvin Cook and Trey Lance for the Niners. You're welcome, Scott. You're welcome. There's a Najee for the Steelers. Etienne on the Mystique parallel. Terrence Marshall Jr. on the parallel for the Panthers. Ayuk for the Niners. And that's going to be Baker Mayfield, Ethan's favorite player. And Amir Smith-Marset for the Vikings. I think you're the only person who really got anything out of it, Scott. Maybe Rory. Everybody else is like, you time out me, and I'll never come back. You guys are like, time out, and like, yeah, do it again, do it again. There's Josh Jacobs for the Raiders. Miles Sanders for the Eagles. Jonathan Taylor for the Colts. Illusionist is going to be Waddle. Waddle's having a huge break. Josh Allen for the Bills and DeAndre Hopkins for the Cardinals. Got Trask for Tampa Bay. Kelsey for the Chiefs. DJ Moore for the Panthers on the green parallel. Kyle Pitts for the Falcons. Keenan Allen and Amon-Ra St. Brown. You got issues, Scott. Sermon for the Niners. Dobbins for the Ravens. Nice. This is super sick. It's on the Stars for the Seahawks. Very nice. That's Dwayne Eskridge. T-Law for the Jags on the Mystique. And Big Ben and Devontae Adams. Last pack. Jacob Harris for the Rams. Kenny Nwangwu on the dots for the Vikings. Then you got Freiermuth for the Steelers on the parallel. Zach Wilson for the Jets. Zach Wilson's break continues. Tillian Wallace for the Ravens. Rookie. And T. Higgins for the Bengals. Do please subscribe to the channel, guys. It's going to be also follow me on Instagram, Cali Card Breakers. Do put all the breaks up there first. Any questions, you can always hit me up on Cali Card Breakers or on Gmail, calicardbreakers@gmail.com. Always answer any questions you have. Shipping will be 5 business days, but probably sooner. I'm just saying that because I've had a lot of problems with people pissing me off by messaging me about shipping when I was like sick for like 2 weeks, and shipping was still within that 5 days. So I'm just going to say this. Shipping, no matter what, even if I'm almost half dead due to sickness, will always be within 5 business days. But usually it's within 72 hours. So that's what I'm telling you guys. I'm telling every break that from now on, just because of these idiots who've been messaging me. So yeah, guys, thanks for joining. Nice, George. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. 100 cards? Man, it's going to be a big... Appreciate you, Rory. But, yeah, appreciate you guys. Fun break. Like I said, we're going to run this back on Wednesday night. If you get in, you kind of know, hey, there's no Kaboom. There's going to be a couple more Illusion Blasters. You kind of have a heads up on everybody else when you are bidding. Because they only look at it as 20 hangers where you know there's 2 more blasters. Give me a moment, guys. Put together a recap for you. No problem. No problem, Dana. Like I said, usually shipping's within 72 hours unless I'm half dead from being sick. But I'm just throwing that asterisk out there in every break now just in case. Sometimes it'd be like that on the 20s. It's hard in Absolute to hit stuff on the hangers. Hangers are hard, but when you do hit, there's good bangers. All right, guys, here's a recap. Any questions, do let me know. Mahomes stargazing, Javonte Williams on the blue, Tony on the blue, Davis Mills by Storm, Eskridge on the Illusion Stars. And then we've got Jamar Jefferson, stargazing, Pitts, Falcons, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the Illusions. Devonta Smith, 1, 2, 3. Waddle, 1, 2, 3 by Storm, 4. There's more Waddle. We're at 4 now. It's going to be 5, 6, 7, 8 Illusionists, so a lot of Waddle. Najee, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the Illusions. Parsons, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 Parsons. Not bad for Parsons. Jamar Chase, 1, 2, 2 by Storm, 3, 4. Then Fields, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good Fields break. And we had Zach Wilson, 1, 2, 3, 4 on the blue, 5, 6, 7, 8 on illusions. Might have been more, if I miscounted. Lance, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 on the illusions. Good Lance break. Niner break. Then we have Lawrence introductions. 1, 2, 3 on the blue, 4, 5 by Storm, 6, 7 on the Mystique. Mac Jones on the blue, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 by Storm. Any questions, let me know, guys. CaliCardBreakers@gmail.com or CaliCardBreakers on Instagram or on eBay. I always answer any questions you guys have. Hope you guys have a great night. I'm going to be getting off here in about just a minute to see if anybody has any questions for me. All right, Scott, thanks for joining, buddy. All right, have a good night, guys. I'm getting off here. Good night.